Hey everyone, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday. I'm trying to get into the practice here of doing more videos. The main reason being that I promised that I'm going to be building this new company that is still a little bit secretive in public, which is kind of a oxymoron when I come to think about it. But I'm wanting to show more people what it is like building a business, running a current company, building a new startup, and everything in between, whilst trying to maintain a relatively normal life, although again another oxymoron I'm sure, in public, and not doing it in hindsight. You know, the thing that bugs me is when we see that people have become successful and then we get to read about it once that's happened, but let's watch me, crash and burn, most likely, statistically speaking, or on the rise to the top. So hopefully that's what we get to watch, is the latter. And here's a quick update for you to keep you in the loop as to what's going on. So what's happening this week? The first thing is that I've been hiring. I don't do that very often. It's been just me here at Different for about 2 years now. But I've realized that in starting a new company, I'm going to need somebody to help with the current business as that pivots and changes so that it doesn't compete with the new business. And I can't really do that on my own. The business is in a position now where it can start to hire. I've started to do some contracting work, which is paying the bills, and the revenue in the business is there, able to hire somebody. So I'm actually contracting 2 people on a really light touch basis, not full-time roles. I'm not talking about, huge salaries here, but 2 really incredible people that I'm sure you'll hear more about in the coming weeks, that have fantastic backgrounds and should be able to help with everything along the lines of operations, community, marketing, and events, and all of the organizational aspects that go along with that, which isn't really my strong point. I'm fairly organized, but I'm also doing this video at 7:30 and I haven't eaten dinner yet, so it gives you a good idea as to how the day can get sometimes. But yeah, so those 2 people will be starting really soon. It's going to be awesome having a little team together again, to riff ideas with. I'm going to be very careful with not taking up all of their time with riffing ideas. Feeling very practical at the moment, and very positive about delegation actually. So looking forward to providing them with some tasks and seeing it done. Hopefully, it's going to be fun. Secondly, we've got some content partnerships in the works. Had an initiative a while back that we called Different Voices, which was about empowering people who were content creators, primarily podcasts, but also I guess social business influencer types, with the ability to shout about our product and for us to be essentially their first quasi sponsor. That also gives us the power to potentially enable people to start content creation and use us as a foundation for doing that. We've got the first one in the works for that right now, with a potential podcast that could be spun up soon. Just wondering whether I have to jump on them myself, because I would love to do some of that stuff, but I realise that it's probably a little bit cliche for an organisation like us to also have a podcast right now. So I'm probably going to let them focus on what they do best, and maybe jump in for 1 or 2. But stay tuned, watch this space. So the reason I'm looking down here, by the way, is I've got notes because I never remember all the stuff that's going on. I could tell you what I did about 10 years ago, but I can't tell you what I was chatting about today, which is fun. Welcome to an ADHD brain. The second content partnership, I can't talk about too much yet, but you'll see that coming soon. It's basically, as a loose concept, this on steroids. So watching the company being built live as it's being built, month to month, week to week. That's probably as much as I'll say right now, but watch this space. Found a venue today for a small pre-launch hype building, I guess you could call it, event for the new company. That's going to be really exciting, just to gather some really key people into a room, show them what I'm working on, get them rallied together, because this vision of the new company is big, unashamedly big, and it's gonna require a veritable army of individuals who all have incredible talents. So the aim, I guess, and the power of or the responsibility of being a great founder is to be able to tell a great story about the vision that you have and the solution that you're providing, to attract great talent, raise money if you require raising money, and build something great as a result. So this event, I guess, this mini pre-launch, quiet launch event will be a good practice for that. A good practice to be able to say, hey, can I fill a room with awesome people? Which I know I can. I've done it many times before, humbly. But also, can I inspire them? And is what I'm building even sensible or not? So we're going to see. But found a venue. It's beautiful, small, but perfectly formed, just like me. And then finally, to top out the day, as if that wasn't awesome enough for a Tuesday, was able and lucky enough to spend some incredible time on a call with the very smart, very impactful, certainly for me and my mindset from a content point of view, and the newsletters that come out, and certainly one of the best people I think you could follow on Twitter, full stop, Dr. Julie Gerner, who was nothing short of awesome on a call. Reminded me that it's incredibly important to surround yourself with people who challenge you mentally, and that along the way you may, lose people, I guess, might not be the right word, but may need to evolve away from certain networks in order to achieve outlier goals and milestones. Doing crazy things with not crazy people is probably a slight mismatch. A good reminder there, and a bunch more that was said on the call that I'm sure I'll catch you all up on another time. But that's Tuesday. So I will, at the risk of making this a 10-minute catch-up video, that's where I'm at. That's a little mini catch-up on what's going on in my week here. As ever, I will upload this to YouTube, maybe Twitter. We'll see how that works there. Classic like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content and you want to stay on this journey with me as I build something. Who knows what it's going to be. But subscribe if you want to see me cry at some point, because it's almost guaranteed. Subscribe if you want to see me say a lot, which you've already done. And subscribe if you want to see this light behind me change into different colours, because I might change it up next time to a different colour. In the meantime, have a fantastic week. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you maybe next Tuesday. I don't know. These are ad hoc. We'll see you at some point soon. Have a great evening.